going on, coding family? How are you? Hello. It's been a minute. I am so sorry. I needed a small break, y'all. I have been kind of going at it pretty hard. My first class just ended. And so now I'll be going into my second session, which starts in May. I will link the information. And if you need any information about the coding program that I'm going to offer next month, this will be introductory to medical coding. I will go over medical terminology. I will go over guidelines. I will test your knowledge. There'll be a letter of recommendation once you finish the course. If you're going into a job, if you're applying for jobs and you need a letter of recommendation, I'm happy to give that. So this is a introductory to medical coding. I wanted to be kind of personable in this. So it's me teaching the class, teaching what I know, and then you'll get everything that I know and have. So I just wanted to let y'all know that starts in May. And it goes from May until August. So it's about 4 months of training, and I'll stick with you the entire way, all up until the point until you take the exam. I am here to answer questions. And what is also included is a one-on-one mentorship every month. You get an opportunity to kind of talk to me one-on-one. We can go over some things that you need to go over. So I just want to let y'all know that. Also, I started Monday Motivation. So I started a little segment outside of Broken to Blessed, kind of trying to motivate y'all during the week. I always want to keep you encouraged moving forward, knowing that you have everything you need to complete these certifications that you're trying to get. So I just want to let you know that morning motivation is starting actually this Monday. So I want to let you know that piece of news. I just came back from, I don't even want to say a mini vacation. Last weekend, I just came back from a farm. We have a farm with cattle and stuff. So that's my relaxation. I'm a country girl at heart. I do like getting out there with the cows and stuff and just enjoying relaxing. And so that's what I did. I relaxed and just chilled out, and I really needed it. So I'm back. We back with some new videos. So today we're going to be talking about some of the top coding certifications that employers are looking for, and also I'm going to be talking today about CEUs. So let's get into it. So one of the most popular certifications, first things first, is CPC, Certified Professional Coder. This is one of the top certifications that employers are looking for, starting at $64,000 a year. For a COC, that's Certified Outpatient Coder, $70K a year. And a CIC, which is Certified Inpatient Coder, $74K a year. For a CRC, this is for Risk Adjustment Coder, $71K starting out. A CPB, Certified Professional Biller, starting at $60K a year. A Certified Professional Medical Auditor, starting at $77,000 a year. Certified Documentation Expert Outpatient Coder, $76K a year. A Certified Professional Compliance Officer, $89,000 a year. Who ain't trying? Come on now. Lastly, a Certified Physician Practice Manager, a CPPM, $80K a year. So some of y'all are trying to get multiple certifications, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Knowing that some people ask me, like, what should I start out with? What's the first certification that I should start with? And I would say Certified Professional Coder would be the first thing to start out with. And why do I say that? Is because it allows you to get your feet wet. A certified professional coder, you can go into any specialty you want to. And then when you do that, if you want to narrow down the areas that you want to work in, like say for instance, you want to do strictly inpatient, then you would study for a CIC. And then you just continue to add on to that. So the first thing I would say is becoming a certified professional coder allows you to kind of get your feet wet. It kind of opens up the door. You get a chance to see what it is like taking the exam and what you can expect. So when you take an exam as a CPC, as I've taken many times before, I had an opportunity to see what was on the exam and what to expect. So when you get into different specialties and certifications, you kind of know what to expect. But for the simple fact that becoming a certified professional coder opens up a wide range of specialties that you can dive into, then you can begin to say, okay, well, maybe since I'm working in a department of risk management, then I want to become a risk adjustment coder. Because now you kind of see the flow in the process. You kind of understand what I'm saying? So once you see the flow and the process of something that you're working in, you can narrow down that specialty. If you're working in OBGYN as a CPC and you want to narrow down in that specialty exactly what coders do, exactly what you need to do in this particular specialty, then you can become a certified OBGYN coder, which will also, it should give you more money. But you have to think as well, if you narrow down that specialty, and so you're a CPC and now you have an additional specialty, that opens the door for more money. And why do I say that? Because say you're working as a CPC and then you obtain another specialty, another certification specialty, right? And they say, well, we don't want to pay you extra. You already have a CPC, we're already doing your annual, you're already getting a raise in your salary every year. You can get a part-time job. You can get a part-time job with that specialty and certification. So you don't have to stick and say, if one job doesn't pay me, well, I'm just kind of out. Broaden out your range. Begin to look at different clinics and hospitals that you can work for part-time. I know a girl that I work with now in the government, because I do coding, medical coding for the government. She works 3 to 11, but she has a part-time job that she works at as well. So she works at my job with the government from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. And y'all, they let us call our hours. They said, what hours do you want to work? So if you're thinking that you just have to work in the AM, that's not true. Some jobs will allow you to call your hours. So just know that. If that's something you want, it's not far-fetched. I believe that you can pray about it, and the opportunity can present itself. Because trust me, and I'm gonna tell y'all this, I prayed about this job. I didn't know how it was coming, but they found me on LinkedIn. They found my resume on LinkedIn. So some of y'all need to begin to post your resume on LinkedIn and let some of these employers find you. I'm not gonna say they're all great, but I'm going to say, take a chance, because you don't know where your opportunities are going to be. So I'm just saying, just do that. So my hours are from 7:30 to 4 o'clock, Monday through Thursday. And I said on Fridays, I want to work from 6 to 2:30. It was a done deal. There was no questions asked. That's fine, Tiffany. Whatever you want to do. And so just know that those opportunities are out there for you. Now, those who want multiple certifications, absolutely nothing wrong with that. So, but remember, you have to keep up your CEUs, and those are like credits to keep that certification. So I'm a CPC. I have 1 certification, Every 2 years, I have 36 CEUs due. So AAPC gives me a deadline, and they let me know this is how many CEUs you have now and how many you need to have by this date. So for those who want 2 certifications, you will have 40 CEUs due every 2 years. For those who want 3 certifications, you have 44 CEUs due every 2 years. And those who want 4 certifications, bless you, bless you, bless you, they have 48 CEUs due every 2 years. And for those who want 5 certifications, they have 52 CEUs due every year. And that is educational. The website AAPC provides you with information, webinars, low-cost CEUs to be able to get those credits towards your certification every 2 years. It is a must that you keep up these CEUs or you can lose your certification. That means taking the exam all over again. And I know nobody wants to do that once you've taken it 1 time or twice or 3 times or 4 times or 5 times. So just keep that in mind. You have to pay for your annual membership. There's a membership fee every year for those who are certified through AAPC that you have to pay every year. Now, some employers will pay, they will pay for your annual fee and membership for whatever company you were certified through. So if you were certified through AAPC, I know my employer paid my annual dues every year. I didn't even have to worry about it. It was a part of me being hired with the company that they paid for that. Or if it's a HEMA and you work for a company, all you do is if you want knowledge on that, you just ask the employer, do y'all pay our yearly dues, membership dues for AAPC or a HEMA, and they'll let you know. And you don't have to ask them about it all the time. They know they have a contract with AAPC or a HEMA when those dues are due for you, and they will pay them. And that's it. But that's something that you have to keep up. Your CEUs and your yearly dues, which is a payment. So, or you can lose your certification. It's not too hard, not too difficult. Okay, so I kind of wanted to drop that on you. I want to let you know some things, and hopefully it helps. And I will see you again, y'all. Thank you for watching. This is From Broken to Blessed. I'll talk to y'all soon.